All right, welcome to the working group API expression. It's the 27th of October 2020. We got nothing on our agenda. If somebody has something they want to discuss, please mention it now.
Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything big in terms of updates. I've been working on the generated client for Apply to work with client Go. I have a working prototype. It's the same design as before. Um, it's just basically implementing that and working out a bunch of corner cases. So I plan to take it to the Coop Builder biweekly meeting in like a week and a half and circulate it there. I'll also get some PowerPoint. I'd like to show it again to SIG API machinery as well. And I'm hoping to find, I took one of the controllers, I took like the cluster role aggregator controller one. It's really simple and showed that it worked there. It was pretty easy to use because you're just like, you just like construct an object and pass it into an apply function. So there's a bunch of little corner cases that I'm still dealing with on that, but it's coming along. I think mostly the problem now isn't like, it's obviously implementable and we're obviously going to be able to get it all the way working, which is not a surprise. But I think the main thing is we want to get the right stakeholders to agree on the approach and then start building a KEP to go into the next cycle if we want to make progress on this. Because SIG API machinery's feedback was that this is blocking to go to GA. So that's kind of going to be my focus for the next while is probably have a presentation, a working branch, and just kind of circulate it around with people, let people try it out. If anybody does want to try it out, I have a branch on the design document I shared before, which should be lower in this doc. There's a link to my working in progress implementation. You just check out that branch. It's pretty obvious where to look. You can try it out. You can just literally like. I don't know if I linked to an actual working example there, but yeah, if you go to that and then like. Yeah, everything's there in my commits. I'll add some links there too, so people can kind of know where to look. That might be useful. I did check in the generated code, so you'll see a bunch of changes. Both to the two main changes is that we're introducing. It's in like hack code gen is how you run it, pretty much like anything else.
I can't jump to stuff here, right? No, it's not a PR. Can you create a work in progress PR so we can, or do you have one already, or is that?
I could open a PR for this. I can open a PR. Yeah. Does draft get flagged? I don't know if that's
draft doesn't trigger CI, and work in progress doesn't allow to merge. I think that was I added the draft doesn't trigger CI part, so it doesn't annoy everybody.
That's nice. Yeah, let me open a draft then, and I'll also put some links in here on like where the code is so that people can easily go kind of look at it because right now it's super convenient. So I'll add those things and I'll send something on Slack. That's the only update I had. I know Antoine has been working mostly on getting the defaulting KEP really finalized. There was a bunch of kind of late nitpicking going on there and requests for examples and details being fleshed out. I know that one of the big concerns was that defaults were not going to be added into the OpenAPI spec. They're going to be propagated to SMD, but they're not actually going to show up in OpenAPI as one of the things that was discussed on that KEP. So if anybody has an opinion about that, please hop in on the code.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not going to do it so far, but I've added an item in the work items for the next release. We need someone to write a KEP and discuss about that. We need to have a discussion about that, but not now.
Okay. I'm glad you're here, Antoine. I was trying to cover for you, but you can cover this better than I can.
No problem.
Okay. Those are the big goings on our side, I think, that I can think of.
Yeah, I've looked at the comments in the document I created and added a bit more in Slack. I'll just try to get a very basic experiment out for validating if the new idea actually works, so that we call the prepare for update stuff on the patch and convert back to versioned and only take the fields that changed. I'll try to puzzle something together, and we'll see if that's actually working. It still sounds good, but I had concerns with the defaulting and that we don't see if fields changed back to the original value, but they should be. So we have to go through the update case, I think, like generating a field set, or no, generating an update diff, but I might be wrong on that one. I'll see when I try.
Yeah, do what you can to experiment on that, Kevin.
Yeah.
We should maybe set up a meeting with Jenny also. I'd like to get her inputs on if she believes it makes sense or not. Maybe she'll be able to see the plan before we do.
Yeah. If you got the calendars, if you feel better and when you feel better and have time, just schedule something with me. I'm mostly available all the time.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to eventually feel better.
we too. Yeah. All right. So whenever it fits for you, just send me an invite. If it doesn't, I'll tell. Andrea, do you want to say anything about the tracking scale?
Hey, yeah, I've made some progress and I've opened a PR about tracking scale for deployments. So if you have time, feel free to have a look and review it. Yeah, I've done some tests also for using the same approach for CRDs, and it seems to be feasible. So yeah. Oh yeah, I can send the.
Yeah. Yeah. Just send it here. I'll add it.
Do you want me to send it on Slack or add it to
Yeah,
Docs?
just send us like I can add it here, or you can add it at the work item yourself if you want. All right. I don't know if we have anything else that went on to mention the client. If
Yeah, I'll get
Don't have
some.
anything else.
I'll Slack something with some more details so people can look at it, and then I'll let you
Yeah.
know when I have a presentation ready to.
All right, then we can make a quick cut. We don't have anything else.
All right.
Oops. All right, there we go. Good, Dan. We have a quick finished. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thanks,
Anton,
everyone.
Get
Cool,
better.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Anton.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. See you.